Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today, and I would like to say thank you for being with me. Thank you for supporting what I do. Yesterday, I woke up and I realized that I had an even number of my followers, subscribers on YouTube, and it was 4,000 even. That was so interesting because I check maybe once a month, one time in 2 weeks, just to see if I'm going the right path. If people do find things that I bring up valuable. And so I was checking it, and it was very interesting. In the morning, that was so inspiring. I was really excited about that. So I wanted to say thank you today. Thank you for sticking around through thick and thin. At different moments, I had some times when I would stop making videos. There were some ups and downs, and I want to say special thank you to active members, people who have time to comment, to share my videos. Of course, people who are in my VIP club, because they really take it to a level. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Nice to see you. They are really my kind of inner circle. We sharing a lot of things, we doing things, we planning trips together, we discuss and learn things together. So that is a wonderful circle that I would not be ever able to create if I would not be here. If you guys would not be watching and sharing, it would never grow. I would never meet these wonderful people. So my thank you today is actually for everybody, even for those people who put thumbs down, thumbs down on my videos, and put negative comments and criticize me for what I do and just dislike me, because that also taught me to be to less care about those things, to concentrate on what's important, to cut the BS and move forward, and to realize for sure that you can be the ripest peach, but there's always gonna be somebody who does not like you, and that is totally fine. I've learned that it's almost arrogant to expect that everybody will like you. It's unrealistic and it's unneeded also. So, because yes, it's kind of very strange to expect that you possibly can be liked by everybody. And I think the real purpose when we love what we do, not I think, I'm sure that, and I know that real purpose is you do it because you have a message. You make your videos, you write a book, you write some content because you have something to share. It's not about being right, it's not about being correct, it's not about being the only answer, but that is about having a purpose and going a certain direction, having a message. Once you have your message, you will gather people who are on the same page. And there is a reason why we have a variety in this life. We have such a wide variety of things because variety is needed. So we should never expect to be liked by everyone. Sometimes when you like, but some people agreeing with you, you realize you might be wrong. So hello, Badridina. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for coming. So yes, guys, I'm just endlessly grateful for you, just giving me feedback as well, just supporting. It's interesting because every little bit counts, every little thing that you do. For example, when you share my videos with others, when you maybe gain some knowledge and it's encouraging you to learn some more. I've had a conversation with somebody, with several people actually in the last couple of months, who actually traveled to Ukraine using my videos as a manual and understanding of our mentality and things to be ready for. So that is super inspiring for me. It's something that deeply encourages me. And I would like to inspire you today, guys, for things that I've learned only because of you. For example, one major main thing that I've learned is not to expect perfection and not to wait till I'm ready. Because if I would wait till I'm ready, I would never make a video because I don't have the right equipment, I don't have the lighting, I don't have the, Venus and Mars flying around me. I don't have the some, I don't know, spectacular editing. Actually, I don't have any editing if we're talking about that. So, and I was thinking before I would expect perfection. For me, this has also been a therapy because before I would not post a video or a picture if I don't look certain way or from a good angle. But I've learned that it doesn't matter as long as I have message. I can come on the camera and give the message, and if I, the way I look good or bad, it's way less important than the message. And also, just as any human being, we have off days and we have, really good days and all kinds of shades in between. So that is normal. That really helped me to, I've learned a lot from being here, working on myself. That's kind of almost like accountability as well, because when I preach certain things, when I tell you guys about kindness, about understanding, about mutual love, about all these beautiful things, I cannot do things when I'm by myself. Hello, Mark. Nice to see you, and thank you, Badruddin, for your kind words. I appreciate that. So I cannot, behind the scenes, I cannot do things that are the opposite of what I'm saying. And sometimes when I do them, I have immediate alarm. Like, for example, I was not happy something what my son is doing, or maybe he wants to do something and I'm about to cut his wings. So some invisible powers stop me at the moment when I'm about to say something that might have a bad effect. And I've noticed that. So when we helping others, it's helping us maybe even more. And my another message, guys, today would be that I know that some of you guys have projects, some of you guys have some talents, business ideas, things that you want to do, anywhere from entrepreneurship to travel to maybe being more social, maybe meeting more people. And I just want to say, I just want to encourage you to also go for it, because there's never gonna be perfect time, perfect lighting, you know, perfect everything. The time will never come, and nobody starts entrepreneurship as a professional. We all, whatever we do, we all start amateur, and we just getting better as we go. That's the only one way of doing this. So that is my message to you. I want to, see some messages and comments on things you've been doing, and maybe learning something new, maybe doing some side projects that's really inspiring you, going for whatever you want to do, and whatever that might be. Don't expect perfection. I feel so much feedback right now, and such a wonderful satisfaction. And I just want to be straight honest that I was so doubtful about, one, getting myself on the camera, two, sharing my points of view, three, just sharing some of the personal things. It's all together. It was one big doubt, and I've never really liked any kind of cameras. um, I overcome my disliking of camera by, modeling for my furs. So thank you so much, Badruddin. I really appreciate your encouragement. My family really likes what I do, but they don't really speak English, so they hope that I give a good message. Oh my gosh, I just talked with my mom yesterday, and she's like, she's like, yeah, I'm really happy to see your videos. And so some of my best friends in Ukraine, they watching my videos, but they have no idea what I'm talking about. So thank you. I will keep going. But my message, guys, is I wanted to be an inspiration for you, because I know for a fact that we all holding back on something. We were brought up like that. Don't make mistake. People will make fun of you. This is gonna be imperfect. What if you fail? What if that's gonna be terrible? Some of the videos that I received feedback later on, some of my messages that I posted, and I was really doubtful. I didn't like them because they were imperfect, and I almost like closed my eyes and push the button publish. Some of those videos really brought more value than those videos that I liked. So, you know, I'm saying this because I just want to tell you guys a little bit behind the scenes. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I want to say, oh my gosh. So I have somebody here, Badruddin Hussein, his family also watching my videos in Ukraine, and they don't really speak very well English very well. This is awesome. Thank you. So not just my parents then. Yeah, so we all have something that is holding us back. We were brought up this way. Don't do this, don't try, it's when we go to school and we write a test, we what do? We write a test, and then when the teacher takes a red pen and they look for mistakes, they don't look, oh, this was awesome, this was great, this was nice, but they do not look at those things that we did well. They usually underline where we made a mistake. So very often when we want to do the passion project, when there is something, we're just afraid that we just aren't good enough, and I'm telling myself this right now. When I'm doubtful to do something, and it happens much less at the moment, but I tell myself, what if somebody today needs to hear this message? What if I can consult somebody and it can make a difference from, for example, saving the relationship and making it wonderful by just understanding of my, when I do my decoding, I call it decoding service. And live happily and enjoying that, or giving up. I talk very often with people who actually are on the same page. It's just the way we express things, they are so different, and it's always warms my heart when I feel after some time a feedback that says, oh, I realize everything what you were saying is true. I just could not understand. Even with good level of English, sometimes we just think differently and speak differently. Sometimes there is a bad news, sometimes there is a not so happy news, and people do break up, or they realize maybe they were scammed or lied to, but that also saves their time and they can move on to something else, because time is our only one non-refundable resource. We cannot gain it back. So that's what I would like to say today, that don't let yourself stop when you have something to give to people, or you have a skill, whatever it might be. Do it, because you actually, by so-called shyness, you take away from other people what if they need exactly what you have to offer, on the levels that you have to offer, whether it's very basic or advanced or somewhere in the middle. What if they need just you, and you maybe some people won't change your life, won't make that phone call, I don't know, maybe you build something, or you create, or whatever you do, and by you not doing it, you really take away from other people. That's the things that helped me on a bad day. So, and I just felt like bringing this out today, and as I said, sharing a little bit behind the scenes. I remember when I just started my very first videos, it was the most awkward thing ever, to see yourself talking to a device. It's like are you going to some kind of insanity? And another thing, like right now, I'm sitting near my window. You can see my face is whiter than it is because just daylight. By the way, some people were writing that I have a special lamps that make my skin look certain way, but no, it's just a daylight. Uh, the interesting thing about it, so I have a big window where I prefer to make videos when I'm at home, and when people walk around, they do not see the device. They just see me talking to myself, looking at the window. And sometimes, I use my arm, my hands and my arms, and it is so funny because when I started first, it used to kind of bother me a little bit, and I would sometimes stop in the middle of the video because I was, oh my gosh, people will think I'm insane. Like they have an insane neighbor. Like she talks to herself looking at the window. And then I realized, number one, we all talking to ourselves. We might not talk out loud, but we always talk to ourselves. We are the most, our biggest talk partner, because we always think about something and talk to ourselves. Number one. Number two, there must be some benefits in being considered crazy. So these things that, doing videos, and while I'm doing videos that I'm maybe not quite there, like slightly insane, I thought, there might be some benefits, of that, to be considerate, like. So I just look at that with humor. And after some time, I think it took me maybe about a month, I started recording the videos, whether somebody walking or not. I just keep doing what I'm doing. So that's why I'm grateful to you. And on this day, when I realized, the channel had been growing, and I have, this reached my first 4,000 people who honor me by, subscribing and checking out the new videos. I feel like it was a lot of help, and it was very mutual. So I'm just very encouraged. I feel very inspired, and I want to give you a little bit of that positive vibe, I hope. And if anybody who will watch later, I know a lot of people are still at work or dinner, please tell me, what's been happening in your life, what you've been up to, and have you done anything that maybe you were not so sure about doing. I wanna recommend again, you guys read the 5-second rule, or listen. Actually, you can listen on audiobook and even on YouTube, Mel Robbins with 5-second rule. This book also just reassured me in that thinking about things stealing from us, because I could have been still thinking. I still got things imperfect. I still forget things. I still sometimes jump from one thought to another, and I still maybe don't have certain attributes. But when you take action, you going certain. You actually going somewhere. So I just would like to tell you that just do it. I love that, so 5-second rule basically is when you do not let yourself think about what you need to do more than 5 seconds. You count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just do it. You don't wait till you feel like it, but if you know there is important task, something that you need to do, you do not expect perfection, you do not expect anything else rather than just do it. I even heard advice about if you need to go to the gym or you need to go for a walk, even to put a goal, just drive to the gym, or, drive to the health food store, or just pick up the phone, and call the person you need to call. So really want to encourage you, there is a TED talk with Mel Robbins, and then there is her 5-second rule in audio that you can listen on YouTube. So things like that, we sometimes think that we have no power over our circumstances, when if we just keep going and keep doing, keep put effort, things will come along. So I really appreciate you guys so much, and I hope that you will find more value in what I do. I'm excited about going deeper, sharing more, and I'll feel more comfortable and going to share some more of personal things. Everything I share and everything I do is to with the intention that that will inspire somebody else. That's the only thing, because honestly, I'm the kind of person that I feel perfectly fine keeping things for myself. um I'm actually an introvert, very very introvert, so that's somewhat extroverted. So I'm always happy to hear from you, and I'm very blessed to have again my VIP club, my inner circle, and once in a while we have guests. So if somebody wanna hop in, sometimes you're welcome. Just request, and we will make a live video from our meeting in the end of this month. In the end of October, we're gonna make a live video from a meeting with VIP Club and some more subscribers that just would like to come and say hi. I'm really excited about that, and very very honored, guys, that you take time of your day to come and see me. You know, whether it's a real meeting, of course, that takes more effort, or if it's virtual, it doesn't matter. I realize that attention is the most valuable thing we can give to each other, because about million things are fighting for your attention right now, and you choose to watch me or somebody else who give you good value. So that's a lot, and I am becoming more often with the live videos, and I'm actually writing a strategy based on your some of your requests and questions. So I hope that will be helpful. And yes, so when we're gonna have a real meeting, we'll try to do Facebook Live just to say hi, and after that, I will share with you, what happened, how was it, and maybe next time you can join. So, wishing a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you, Badruddin, and everybody else who watch now, because the comments always come delaying. So everybody who watch later, also, thank you so much, and I will see you very soon. Have a wonderful night.